but I do have a guy that we're going to talk to right now that actually does know what he's doing.
You're not being tricked again? He does?
I'm not being tricked again.
Okay.
We were talking to a real-life Major League Baseball pitcher.
What?
We bring onto the program Wade LeBlanc. You have seen this guy play with pretty much every single Major League Baseball team ever, but recently just signed a great big deal with the Mariners, so we want to bring him onto the program. Wade LeBlanc. Wade, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
We're doing good. Excited to have you on. Just to give people kind of a brief history of you, you really have played for a ton of baseball teams. Like, you have been around. So you came into the league in 2006. You went to the Padres.
Yeah.
Then you played for, how many teams did you play for?
Probably 6 more than I'd like to say I played for. So I played for 7 total, 8 if you count Japan.
Can you name the teams that you played for? Do you remember them?
As of right now, yeah, I do remember them. A few years later, it might be a different answer, but yeah.
So you played in Japan.
Yeah.
You started your own Mr. Baseball. You were Tom Selleck.
Oh, cool.
In Japan.
It'd have been way cooler if I was a little more successful than I was over there. But I guess everything happens for a reason, so we're glad to be back.
How was it playing in Japan compared to the big leagues here? Is it more of a small ball kind of thing? Like, you looking for like a lot of ground outs? You just looking to like keep guys off base? Is that the goal playing in Japan?
Man, when you're a journeyman, you're looking for outs. It doesn't matter how you get them. They can be fly balls to the warning track for all I care. But it's definitely more of a small ball game over there. They know what they're good at, and they don't try to do anything else. So it makes it's definitely more of a grind. I mean, you can get punished a lot more in Major League Baseball with the amount of power that guys have, but over there, it's definitely a lot more of a grind to get through a game as a pitcher.
So Wade, World Series wraps last night. Were you watching the series? Did you watch a game last night?
Saints game was on last night, so I didn't watch the Red Sox and Dodgers.
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah, that is a good answer. Now you're from Lake Charles, right down in Louisiana, correct?
Yes.
All right. Yep. So you grew up as a Saints fan, I take it. But question: if you grew up in Louisiana, I'd imagine you're an LSU Tigers fan as well.
Growing up, I was, yeah.
So you went to Alabama, though. So how conflicting was that for you?
Not really conflicting at all, because of the fact that LSU told me I didn't throw hard enough. So they didn't. That's almost a word-for-word quote. So they didn't offer me. So it made it a pretty easy decision on where I needed to go.
You just signed a new contract with the Mariners. This is your second time around with the Mariners.
Yes.
But it's an exciting time to be one, because you guys had a really good year this year. You were in the fight for the postseason, and looking forward, what can we expect next year?
Hopefully more of the same. Hopefully we don't have a team that gets kind of otherworldly hot as the A's did. I mean, they kind of starting halfway through the year, they just kind of ran away with it. And every team's going to have peaks and valleys, and we kind of caught a slump right when the A's got hot. And I mean, once we kind of leveled off and they kind of leveled off, it was hard to catch them, because every time we won, they won, and every time we lost, they lost. So it was just it was hard to make up ground once both teams kind of leveled off and came out of their peaks and valleys, so to speak.
It would be nice to see Seattle back in the playoffs. The only time I've seen Seattle in the playoffs was in the movie with King Griffey and Randy Johnson, and that little boy was the manager. So it's been a long time, and Seattle could use a championship, because they don't have a basketball team. They left. And you guys are, you're kind of the hope outside the Seahawks. So I really hope the Mariners can get it done next year.
What are Japanese fans like, as opposed to American fans?
Oh, they're crazy. It
Really?
doesn't matter if it's game 1 or game 155. It doesn't matter if the score is 1-0 or 15-0. They are the same from pitch number 1 to the end of the game. It's crazy to kind of witness that. And then when you're on the train or walking through the city, people recognize you, obviously, because I look different than 98% of the people over there. But they know exactly who you are. It's not just like, hey, you're an American. It's, hey, you're Wade LeBlanc, or actually over there I was Ruberon. So that's how they said my name, which is weird. Yeah.
So is baseball, from a fandom standpoint, then bigger in Japan than in America, or about the same?
Bigger.
Really?
Much bigger. Yeah. It was it was awesome to kind of witness that, because they don't have football. They have a little bit of soccer. They don't have they have a little bit of basketball, but it's not like the NBA. It's kind of like independent leagues or whatever.
Yeah.
Baseball is the thing over there outside of Disney. If you ever get a chance to go to Tokyo and go to Disneyland or Disney Sea, it's that's an experience in itself.
Huh.
Well, they won't let me back into Disney. But Wade, I wanted to ask, did you pick up any new pitches there? You know, there's legendary new pitches that come from Japan, right?
Gyro ball, yeah.
Did you glean any new knowledge? Did you find out about any hidden pitches in Japan?
No, man, I wish I would have. Pitching might be a little easier for me. But no, I didn't. I came back with the same stuff I left with.
Wanted to have some fun with you, Wade, just because you played for so many teams and you are journeyman. We came up with some teams. This is stupid. We came up with some teams to see if you would play for them. So out of all of these teams, which ones do you think you'd be a good fit for? The Dallas Felons, Arkansas White Trash, the Syrian Rockets, or the California Bros?
Let's go with the Arkansas White Trash and the California Bros. I think I could kind of go either way. I'd have to grow my hair out to be a bro, though. I'd have to get a little shaggy.
No, you could fit in there. LA is a town of many white faces, and you could fit there. It'd be fine.
I don't know if my V-neck is deep enough.
Now it is. There you go.
Yeah, you do have to have the deep V. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, you look great. Well, Wade, that's pretty much all we wanted to talk to you about. But dude, hey, thank you so much for joining the show. Congratulations on the new contract. That's awesome. Very well deserved. And all of us here at Sportsball really hope the Mariners have a big year. We'd love to see you guys in the postseason. So maybe we'll talk to you a little bit later on next year, maybe around spring training, and see how things are going.
I'll be here. I appreciate it, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Wade.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Wade LeBlanc. That was great.
What a nice guy.
He's
What a
awesome.
great guy.
Yeah. That guy rich as dicks.
Rich as dicks.
Yeah.
31.4 million over 4 years.
That's so many more millions than I'll ever have.
That is, yeah. I don't have a mill.
All because I can't throw a ball straight or run fast.
That's true.
But he can.
But you can play video games. You're good at that.
That gets me next to nothing.